Hi, my name is Deborah King. I'm an elder care coordinator of the McGinnis Elder Care Law Firm. And today I want to talk to you about tips about touring the assisted living communities. A lot of people choose an assisted living community when they can no longer live at home but don't need nursing home care. Assisted living communities provide that bridge, a little extra care than what you get at home, especially for people that don't need nursing home care so much but need more help with functional activities and day-to-day activities of daily living. So some of the things when you identify which assisted livings you might be interested in or what are in your community, you want to go visit them. Some people want to visit unannounced, so they get to see how the facility really is. Others choose to schedule an appointment. Either way is fine. Just understand that if you walk in, you may not get the full tour because staff may be busy with residents. But certainly if you schedule a time, the facility is going to be doing what they need to be doing with their residents, so it should not make a difference. When you get to the facility, you want to observe. I always tell people to use their senses. What do you smell? What do you see? What do you hear? You should not have a noticeable odor in the facility, but you also don't want it smelling like disinfectant or strong air fresheners. You want to hear the staff interacting with the families and with the residents. You want to hear laughter and hear kind, complimentary, calm voices in the hallways. And you want to see that staff is interacting with the residents and that the residents may be interacting with each other. You want to understand that their job is to take care of the residents, but also allow the residents to have as much autonomy as they need. So using your senses can help you get a sense of how the staff and the residents interact at your assisted living community. A lot of times it's helpful to visit during an activity period. What kinds of activities do they do with the residents? Everybody knows about the bingo and the singing, but what kinds of arts and crafts do they do? Do they have games? Are there music activities, exercise programs, or is it just the TV is on the Western or the Hallmark Channel? Again, paying attention to how the staff interacts with the residents. I always enjoy it when I'm walking down a hallway and the staff can identify the resident by the name and say, "Hello, Mrs. Brown," or "How are you today, Joe?" and recognize that they know that resident, whether there's 30 residents in the building or 130 residents in the building. You want to check the areas. Most assisted livings have a variety of room sizes, so you want to see what's available and what kind of room your loved one would be living in, and recognize that a lot of times the rooms are smaller because they don't want the residents staying in the room all the time. They want them out in the activity areas and in the general area interacting with other residents and other staff. You want to see how the room is cleaned, how often they provide housekeeping services, what do they do in case of an accident, and are the general areas clean as well. You want to make sure that the outdoor areas are available, and what are they like? Are they inviting and welcoming, or are they very prim and proper and you don't feel comfortable going out? Eating a meal with the staff or with the residents is often a good way to get an idea of what kind of food is provided, how much food, is it served dining room style, is it served cafeteria style, how much choice does the resident get in what they can eat. Choice is real important in assisted living, and so you want to talk to the staff about how much they recognize individual needs. If your mom is an early riser or a late sleeper, do they accommodate that? Or does everyone get their bath at 6 a.m.? Baths are another thing. How often do they get assistance with bathing if they're not able to bathe themselves? And what if they don't want to take a bath? How do they handle that issue? The final issue is staffing. During the daytime, you will see lots of staff around because there's administrators and admissions people. But you also want to ask about the staffing at night and on weekends. Assisted living is a little different than a nursing home because there is not as much medical need. So oftentimes you won't find a nurse available 24/7. So how do they accommodate that? Is there a nurse available? Or who handles that? What if there's an emergency after hours? How many staff are actually physically in the building, say at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning? And what if there's an emergency? Say there's a weather emergency and people can't get into staff. How do they handle that? It's real important because you need to trust that the assisted living facility and their staff are going to take care of your loved one in a safe and effective and loving and caring manner. There's a lot of information on the web, and we have links on our website, www.tn-elderlaw.com, where you can find other checklists and information on assisted living facilities, or call your elder care coordinator and we will be glad to help you. Thank you.